So I want to get back more into your story as well. So did you end up graduating from school, or no, you basically
Well,
straight into
I
jail?
graduated and went to college,
Oh, okay.
but I did it in jail.
Okay.
I wasn't on the street for it. I graduated high school in jail, and I took, I got an A degree in jail.
Associates?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What were you studying?
U.S. history and world history.
Okay, that's interesting. So that probably even helped you to get an even better understanding
Love it.
of a
Love
lot
it.
of stuff.
You
Okay.
know your past. If you know your past well enough, a lot of times you can predict your future.
Right. What made you want to study history while in jail?
Uh, I've always, history. What went on before me have always been a big passion of mine. I always wanted to
Right.
know. Always
Okay.
want to know who did this, who did that, why did they do it, when did they do it, where did they do it, who did they do it to? Are they gonna do it again?
Right.
I just be wanting to know.
That's interesting. When was the first time you got locked up, and like what was it for?
The first time I went to jail, I think I was 12 or 13. What did I go to jail for? Assault.
Okay.
Assault. Me and one of my homeboys jumped on a gay dude walking through our park. And
Back in the yeah.
and back during that time in South Central LA, in a predominantly black neighborhood, it was hard to be gay.
Yeah.
And so, when we seen them, we attacked them.
That's real. That's raw. Give it raw and uncut, man. Were you around when like the LA riots and stuff was going on?
But I was in jail for the 92 riots. I was only 1 year old in the 65 riots. I was born in 64.
Okay.
So in the 65 riots, Watts riots, I was only one. I was in a prison called Pelican Bay
Okay.
in 92 when that riot kicked off.
What was your perspective on those riots during that time period? Given you're coming from LA.
I believe both of them were warranted. You know what I'm saying? Both of them was warranted. Okay, look, you can't make an omelet without breaking no eggs. And you know what I'm saying? No disrespect to you, but
No, you're good.
when you're dealing with white people, they don't understand nothing but violence. They don't care. They gonna do whatever they want to do to us.
Yeah.
And we can grab these posters and these flags and walk around with this stop, no justice, no peace, Black Lives Matter, quit, please don't. People don't care about that. They could care less about that. The only thing they gonna respect is when you start tearing they stuff up, when you start kicking them in they behinds. Oh, they listen in. You got their attention in.
Yeah.
But as long as you tearing stuff up in your own neighborhood, or you just kicking your own people in the behind, they could care less about you marching and having these rallies. So what?
Right.
This just not gonna do nothing to them. But when you show them that, okay, look, we gonna turn the violence upon you, that's when they like, hold on, wait a minute, let's talk about this. Don't come over here tearing our stuff up now. We need to talk.
Right. Okay. How do you feel like race relations has gotten better since those days?
Yeah.
Okay.
I do. I really do. I really, really, really do. Like in South Central LA, they gentrifying a lot of South Central LA. Whereas the whites, as they had to call that mass exodus, white flight, and moved out South Central and started moving up into the hills and out to the beach and all that.
Right.
Now they're coming back because of Mother Nature. Mother Nature kicking them in their behind, flooding them out up in the hills, California hills, and burning them out. And they like, wait a minute, hold on, we ain't got no place to live no more. We got to go back and get what we left. And so what they doing, that's what come. The laws are so harsh in California now. What I did back in the 1980s and got 2 years for, you could do the same thing now and get 80 years for. So, in so many ways, okay, we raising the rent to where we know you can't pay it no more. You're leaving. You're moving back south. You're moving to Vegas. You're moving to Lancaster. You're moving to Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana. Y'all leaving. Or we lock you up for 1,000 years and got to worry about you no more anyway. So now we're going to get this stuff. We're going to get this neighborhood back. We're going to gentrify. We're going to rebuild it and make it look pretty. And we're going to move back into it. And that's what they're doing.